Guys, so this is going to be your daily energy cards of the day for October 29th. It is Monday, and the cards are sticky because it is drizzling outside. Left the windows in the truck open last night. Thank God it didn't rain a lot, but so I noticed some weird things are happening. With the Uranus component, the electricity and fire and earthquakes and machinery going freaky and all that, there was some weird things happening, like in the news. I'm sure you guys heard about that propane tank left on the side of the road. This is on the Big Island. And just the risk of explosion, and somebody had told me about there was a propane leak somewhere and they didn't know, and they were getting ready to start up a torch, or like the torch wouldn't start up. Weird things like that. So I mean, really be aware when you guys are working in close proximity to electric or propane or something that could cause fire. Electrical wires, batteries, battery cables, you know, charging batteries and things like that. Things are really going awry, and then awry, whatever. And like last night, it was so weird. We put gas in both generators, and one of them had been going freaky. We had to put some additive in that, and then all of a sudden, neither of them would work, which was really tripping me out. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I mean, one of them worked, but neither of them would start last night. And then this morning, after letting the additive sit all night, one of them, the broken one, started up and managed to stay running for at least half an hour that I seen before I left the house. But I don't know if the other one that was initially working and had nothing wrong with it, I don't know if that one is up and running now, but I guess I'll find out when I get home. But yeah, some freaky things are happening. Like my phone was showing 8% yesterday, and then it just kept turning off. And then it didn't want to charge, and my two charger sticks, neither of them were working. I charged them both up, but I did not directly plug them in. I used the USB cord and charged them to my computer, so something there did not compute. And anyways, I wound up with a dead phone and two charger sticks that didn't work. So yeah, phone was dead this morning. I'm glad we got that generator working. I was able to get a little bit of a charge, so at least I had some entertainment on the way to work. All right, October 29th, Monday. Let's see what we got going on in the stars here. So another weird thing too, I noticed that a lot of my cards were upside down, which is funky because I shuffle them in the same way. Hold on. Okay, sorry. So I've been, I've recently connected my Facebook to the Instagram. Well, not my Facebook, the Pop Zone Facebook, and I'm still trying to figure this dang thing out. I was resolute and not having to start an Instagram, but it turns out that well, the store needs one. And I guess eventually I'm posting on the store's page also, in addition to my personal page and my page, so I might end up with another Instagram. Yay, just what I wanted, 5 accounts to have to look after. Okay guys, hold on. Okay, I completely lost where I was. So I had 2 people come in. I don't think I started reading the cards yet, but I think I stopped where I was. I'm going to leave everything where they are, face down. If they're face down, then they're supposed to be unknown for the second. So we got more than half of them face down. So we're facing a lot of uncertainty right now. A lot of us are starting to take action. We are communicating our burdens with our lovers, our partners, our business partners, our family, the people that we love and care about. I really feel in particular, though, that this has to do with the twin flames. Okay, so energy of the day, King of Wands. a man of action, authority. He confronts problems head on. This feels like Leo energy to me. Okay, could be Leo energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, any of the fire signs, sun, moon, or rising. But this is definitely taking action, confronting problems head on, and moving towards solutions, not sitting and camping or waiting for anything. So we are taking action in our love relationships. This is the destined couple, okay? This is fate. This is the sacred union. It's either your twin flame or your soulmate. So a lot of us are taking action with our partner or taking action in our relationships, okay? This is in regards to burdens. We're completing the cycle of burdens. Like, I feel like this really speaks to the divine males, because the divine males have had a lot of issues with 3D beliefs, fear, anger, insecurity, victim mentality, projection. We are actively putting the wands down. It is a 10, okay? So it's a completion of this cycle. We are releasing. This is manifesting the release of these burdens within the love relationships, okay? Reliability, you can count on it. We are actively working to enrich our partnerships, okay? The people that we care about, including business partnerships. We are actively working to release burdens and communicate in harmony with whoever we're working with, whether it's your love partner, your business partner, your family, the people around you. Let's turn over these two. 7 of Pentacles and Judgment, okay? There is, excuse me, my throat is still funny. There is a lot of frustration, okay? Some people are getting frustrated waiting for their fruits to, for their plants to bear fruit, okay? We are at a point where we are actively manifesting our dreams into reality. We are creating with our energy, and we are turning this energy into concrete things that you can see, that are visible. So a lot of you guys want to jump the gun, but you can't, okay? You see this here, Judgment. This is the reckoning. This is karma. For some of you guys, this is going to be your karma, to sit and wait in frustration. If you cannot put those wands down, if you cannot put those burdens down, if you cannot ditch the baggage, the insecurity, all those things that keep you anchored into the 3D timeline, you're going to keep experiencing this. This will be your judgment, to keep experiencing frustration, if in fact that's what you're doing, is you're reveling in the frustration. Okay, so along with that frustration card, what I see is your partner is going to be communicating some level of frustration to you. It's related to the burden that they're putting down. This may be, a lot of us are recognizing where our shortcomings and our failures are, where we have failed ourselves. Okay, so there's going to be some communication. Either it just happened, or it's right now, or you're going to be communicating most likely this week, or we're going to have the beginnings of the communication of burden. So this looks like being more receptive, being more sensitive, intuiting your partner's needs, just really connecting with people on a deeper level, okay? Being able to express our frustrations to each other, recognizing that frustration is part of holding ourselves back, and then releasing after communication, because that's when it's expressed, right? So it looks like you and your partner have each other's backs. If either of you are frustrated, you guys are going to communicate your frustrations to each other, and in fact help each other dispel that. Well, I say you're going to help each other dispel that. We don't have a dispel card yet. All I'm seeing is communication, actively communicating in regards to burdens, 3D paradigms, the shifts. Okay, so there's definitely going to be some kind of reckoning, and this is a balancing justice-wise. I feel like this is going to be Venus when she re-enters Libra. When Venus was in Scorpio, we had some deep thought. Yeah, we needed clarity in what we did and what we didn't want within love relationships, right? And now Venus is still, she went retrograde. So this was, you know, to the depths. What do we want? What do we not want? Are we all in? Are we all out? And that's Venus retrograde in Scorpio. Now, it's now as it's moving retrograde, it's going to go back into Libra. So the things that we've learned that we wanted and didn't want in this previous period, we are now moving forward with action, bringing it into our relationships, creating the relationship that we didn't have before. This is new, okay? And this is what I kept talking about. I kept feeling like new. Some of you guys, it's a new partner. With others, it is reuniting with a partner. And with another set of people, you are actually with your partner, and you guys are learning, teaching each other about each other. And learning to communicate frustrations within the relationship is, I don't want to say fair, but that's what you're supposed to do, okay? You're supposed to be able to rely on your partner. When you are frustrated, this person helps you dispel the burden, okay? You have burdens that you're actively dispelling already, and there is some measure of frustration because it's hard to completely make these feelings disappear, okay? But this is what's supposed to happen, okay? Karma says this is going to happen. You cannot stop this timeline. You cannot rush a timeline, but you also cannot stop it, okay? So this openly working on issues, being critical of the self, and then moving to make changes to the self in regards to relationships, your love relationships, your family, and your business. Okay, so you've got some reckoning coming. And for you guys, you've been doing the work. So this is going to be a good reckoning. This is going to be good karma for you. Whereas in others, you're going to quickly see, like I was saying, the timelines are speeding up because people are recognizing the divinity within themselves, and they're taking active steps, okay, to remove the blocks that have been keeping them anchored in this 3D timeline, not being able to use their energy to manifest the life of their dreams. People are starting to recognize that and take action into manifesting that. Excuse me. So this is raising the vibrations, and it's happening so quickly. There's no stopping it. There's going to be a lot of distractions. Like, you're going to see things in the social media. Princess of Swords, communication, ideas. You see how she's reading that book over there? She's like learning. So a lot of you Sages are in a new stage of learning. There's going to be communication of ideas. And with the Five of Swords, I see this is defeat, depression. What I was seeing is that for us increasing our vibrations so high, there are people out there that want to stop that want to slow it down, okay? It's not going to happen. Like I was saying, it is progressing, and it's starting to pick up speed. You've got the Prince and the Princess of Swords. This not only speaks to you guys, that you're progressing along with ideas, and the thing is, there's going to be communication of some false ideas from several sources, and then from what I'm seeing in the stars, this Uranus component with tech and Scorpio and the sun, and what else? The nodes changing. My goodness, but I kept getting the hints that there's going to be false information put out, and this information is to distract you. What they want to do is they want to group the energy from this to keep you guys centered, anchored in the 3D. And this is what we're moving away from. We're moving away from those feelings and those ideas. Okay, both of you guys are. This is you and your mate, your soulmate, or your partner. You guys are very, very intelligent, and you're quick. There's a lot of communications going on. You guys are together, but you guys are working on your own separate ideas. She's doing this and he's doing this. See, like he's more of an action, even though this is a thinking. This could be Aquarius. The swords always remind me of Aquarius, but that rushing action, wanting to rush in with an idea, and the communication of putting the wands down. This is everything that you've ever wanted. It looks like the divine male is actively working to make things right. Okay, not only in love relationships, but also in finances, and the female as well. So you guys, and you see how you guys, you're not looking at each other. You know, she's reading or looking at her phone, and this guy, he may be sitting on top of the horse ready to rush in, but this is a rush of ideas. This guy is making plans. The divine male's making plans, and she's reading and learning. You guys are together, but at this point you guys are separately in your own worlds, thinking and creating. This guy is putting together plans, and I have a feeling like the divine male is at some kind of a crossroads in regards to work. Okay, the frustration, knowing what quality your work is of and not having it, but actively pursuing, strategically pursuing, what can you do? Can I call this person? I should call this person. I should look in my phone book. Should I mention to this person? Kind of wandering blind, like all the cards, like I said, most of the cards were down. So the divine male may be wandering blind in terms of work, but in the meantime, he's creating strategy, like I was saying, Mars time, action time. He's getting ready. He's putting plans into place of how he's going to be acting in terms of finances, recruiting work, this feels like, okay? And she's doing the same thing too. This looks like she has work, and right now she's in the process of learning. There's some integration of information here. Okay, so both of you guys need to be careful of false information coming in. There could be hacking, there could be false news. What did they call it? Alternative facts. There may be some information put out there to keep you guys stuck in this energy. Okay, there's distractions that are going to try to slow you down from your timeline, but it's not going to work. It really isn't going to work, because slowly and surely we're increasing. Six of Wands, victory. This is 11, 11, 11. So I feel like whatever started here, now we've been thinking about these things for a while. Now we're actively walking in this. We are in our new lives, living our new lives to how we want it. Okay, we're done thinking about all those things, what needed to be done. We created plans, developed a strategy to how to live day by day, and now we're living day by day, taking those first steps, one foot in front of the other. Okay, and this is going to bring us to victory. And like I was saying, when I see this card, now I see it as 11, 11, 11, 3 11s, and most likely November 11th. It is a universal year, which is, universal year is 11, okay? Then we have November 11th. So I really feel like whatever you are working on right now this week is going to be very, very significant come November 11th. Interesting. Even though it's going to be a 12 universal year. So this is about ideas, communication, and speaking the truth. No matter what, being of face value, living in authenticity. Okay, so November 11th. Oh, what am I saying? November is this year. God, I need more coffee. Okay, so 11, 11, 11. I was wondering why it was telling me that. So something of significance will definitely happen November 11th. I almost kind of want to look ahead just to see what I've got logged in as November 11th. Why it would tell me November 11th. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we've got the sun sextiled with Pluto. We've got the moon conjunct with Saturn, and we've got the moon sextiled with Neptune. So wow, that is just beautiful. So 11/11. Transformation, discipline, responsibility, energetic transformation. Wow, it almost feels like energy creates opportunity with transformation, death, and new birth. So it's like a new sun coming up, even though it's not the sun in Sagittarius yet. It's actually Jupiter in Sagittarius. So there's a lot of joy, a lot of adventures, optimism, order, spirituality. Wow, so we've got Sun trines Pluto and the Moon trine Neptune. So this is like a major psychic hit. That's what it feels like. Wow. So we've got a lot of processing of information, and basically stay true to your path and you will receive the reckoning that you're supposed to. November 11th, a reckoning. What is this? Oh, this is the Five of Swords. This is the depression, the defeat. Like I was saying, there's going to be some information hacking or some kind of staged event to make the collective feel depressed, to make them be stuck in the 3D. They want to try and put cap 555. They want to try and put a cap on that energy, but it's not going to work. You guys are going to overcome. I was telling my girlfriend, we are speed healing demons, okay? Because we're meant to experience shit, immediately surrender to the universe, give it up to the universe, process that emotion, and move on, okay? Speed healing demon. And this is probably the reason, like, if you watch my horoscopes and a lot of the things don't resonate with you, well, keep in mind that it is general. It's not exactly happening for everybody. I'm telling you what the energies are. Now, if you're doing your work, some of these things may or may not happen to you. If you're not doing the work, every bad thing that I tell you is happening with the energy will affect you. Last week, well, excuse me, just the other day, I released the horoscopes for this week, yeah, the 28th through the 3rd, and I completely forgot what I was talking about. Okay, never mind. I'll see if I feel like we need to pull any more cards. Forgot what I was going to tell you guys. About the deceitful information, and to not pay too much attention to social media and like CNN and those kinds of things, they're going to be blasting, oh, these many people died and all that, and they're trying to tap those people who haven't quite gotten out of the 3D energy, and they're eliciting negative vibes from them. Okay, so it's like the collective who's working to raise vibrations will get a hit from whatever things oh wow. Okay, so big chunks fall out. We're not going to take all of these, but I will take the top 2 cards just because I saw them. Hopefully you guys have learned your lessons, okay? I'm taking this to mean by 11/11, most of us will have learned our karmic lessons, and they will be over. We'll be rolling into the new cycle, and the karma that we're going to be receiving from this new cycle is going to be good because we're living in integrity, okay? We are aware that if we're not living in honesty and integrity, that you're going to get your ass kicked by the universe, okay? You are going to get delivered what you deserve, your karma. Okay, guys, daily energy. Talk to you soon. Bye.